Rumpelstiltskin. One day, when talking with his friends over perhaps a few too many pints of ale, the miller was not to be outdone by his friends. They boasted of their skills and talents, of legendary accomplishments, so he boasted bigger. He told everyone in the tavern that his daughter could spin straw into gold. A claim so bold reached the ear of the king, who called for this girl to be brought before him. When she arrived, he locked her up in the tower room, filled with straw and a spinning wheel, and demanded she spin the straw into gold by morning, or he would have her killed. The girl sat at the spinning wheel, at a loss what to do, for she certainly could not deliver on her father's boast. Suddenly, a little impish man appeared in the room. He asked her what was wrong, and she explained that if she did not spin the straw to gold, she would be killed. The little man eyed the necklace of glass beads that the girl's mother had given her, and offered to spin the straw into gold in return for the necklace. Though the beads were her most prized possession, the girl did not know what else to do. She accepted the imp's offer. The next morning the king was pleased by the pile of gold before him, but surely he could get more. He immediately took the girl to a larger room filled with straw to repeat the feat. Again, the girl did not know what to do, and the imp appeared once more. This time, he offered to spin the straw to gold in return for the girl's glass ring. After the necklace, the ring was her most prized possession, but she had little choice, and the girl agreed. The next morning, the king was pleased by the pile of gold before him, but surely he could get even more. He immediately took the girl to a larger room filled with straw to repeat the feat again. This time, the king promised that if she could spin all this straw into gold by morning, he would marry her. But if she did not, she would be executed. As she sobbed alone in the room, the little imp appeared again and promised to spin the straw into gold. But the girl told him she had nothing left to pay him. The imp suggested that if the king marries her, she could pay him with her first child. Reluctantly, she agreed, for what else was she to do? The next morning the king kept his promise to marry the miller's daughter. But when their first child was born, the imp returned to claim his price. The queen offered him all the wealth she had to keep the child, but an imp who can spin gold has no interest in riches. At last he finally agreed he would give up his claim if she could guess his name within 3 days. For 2 days the queen made guesses and failed. But on the final night, she wandered into the woods in hope that she might find the little man, and she came across his little mountain cottage. The queen waited and watched unseen, as the confident imp hopped about his fire and sang, "Tonight, tonight, my plans I make. Tomorrow, tomorrow, the baby I take. The queen will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name." When the imp returned on the 3rd day, the queen feigned ignorance, then at last declared, "Rumpelstiltskin!" At this, the imp lost his temper at the loss of their bargain. In a rage, Rumpelstiltskin threw out the window, never to be seen again.